The word of God, sharper than any two-edged sword. Can't be double-minded, stop thinking with two heads, boy. Stop playing on the Most High, stop playing with the Most High. One lane, ain't no both sides. See you out if you lukewarm. A separate man, you come again like a new put it all on the line. Deuteronomy DNA test kit, you could call it a sign. I'm following the lamb, I ain't following no man. I'm following the plan, need to fall in line. Man-made religion, handmade religion. Damn, that religion, it was all by design. Damn, what we living is falling behind. Babylon the Great is gonna fall when it's time. Spirit of the law, land of the lost. 1 John 3 and 4, sin is defined. Christ said Peter is the rock, it's a hierarchy. So that means you got
it's the same thing, same concept. You got the Most High, Yahweh. Then you got the Messiah, Christ. Then you got the Israelites, children of Israel. And then you got the heathens below us. They're supposed to be learning from us. So we're going to read that. We're going to read what happened to the Israelites and why it's important for us to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and what happened when we didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. So this is biblical prophecy right here. Read this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So the Most High God said, if you hearken diligently unto the Most High God's statutes and commandments, you're going to be sitting on high above all nations on the face of the earth. Now give me verse 15. But this is what happened to the Israelites. We got too damn cocky. We weren't listening to the Most High God. We thought we could go on and do whatever the hell we wanted to do and that we were going to get salvation. No. The Most High God said, listen here, if you don't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, this is what's going to happen to you. Read that.
Right, okay.
Verse 15, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So all these curses shall come upon the Israelites and overtake them. Now we gotta list some of the curses, and I gotta ask you a question.
I was gonna say, what do you mean by curses? Because to me, curse could mean a good thing. You know what I'm saying? It could be something, you know.
So someone taking your wife and raping her, is that not a curse?
Going into the context.
Is that not a curse? Someone taking your wife, someone taking your sons and your daughters and selling them onto other nations of people, is that not a curse? People tampering with your damn food, putting all of these additives and hazardous chemicals in your food that you would never know exist because you don't own or manufacture those products. Is that not a curse?
Yes,
you being in the field getting your back whipped by your oppressor, is that not a curse?
Yes, that's bad. That's definitely a curse.
So we gotta get
that. That's definitely a curse and bad. Definitely. Most definitely. But what I mean is, like, within 15, what you just read, I didn't see that there.
But we got to get into it first, man. First, we got to get into the curses. Okay. And we got to understand who identifies with these curses. Do the fake Jews in the land of Israel right now, do they identify with this? Does the Edomites, the so-called white people, identify with this? We got to see who are the Israelites according to this biblical prophecy, and who did this happen to? Read the next verse.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So who are the most cursed demographic of people in the country? In America, or anywhere if you go across the planet Earth. We're cursed in the city and the field. It don't matter if we're in Edom, it don't matter if we're in Moab, in the land of Asia, it don't matter if we're in Russia or we're in Europe. We're cursed in the inner cities in America. We're cursed, man. We had the highest rate of STDs. Speaking of Pride Month, we got the highest rate of STDs. We had the highest rate of murder, the highest rate of divorce, while simultaneously having the lowest rate of marriage. That's a damn curse in that inner city. And we were cursing that field when the master was whipping our backs. That's a damn curse that was brought upon us. Let me give you one more curse. Read me verse, give me verse 32. Give me that.
Verse 32. Thy son and thy daughter shall be given unto another people.
Oh.
And thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand.
So they said that your sons and your daughters will be given unto another people, and it ain't gonna be no might in your damn hand. You ain't gonna be able to stop them from that. Who did that happen to? That happened to us when we were in captivity. They were taking our sons and our daughters at a young age and selling them. They were using them as breeders, using our sons to have sex with older women to breed. That's what they were doing to us. This only happened to one group of people, man. We cannot deny the Bible. If we're going to honor the Bible, we got to honor the biblical prophecies. That's right. You got to believe in the whole Bible. The Most High God said, or Christ said, I come in the volume of the book. Not the volume of the New Testament. So we're in the Old Testament right now. We're going over biblical prophecies.
Right.
This was prophesied thousands of years ago about Moses. That what would happen to the children of Israel if they didn't keep God's law, statutes, and commandments. Give me verse 47.
Right.
Let me get you.
No, I was gonna say ask questions. Ask questions. Like especially when you bring that verse out, ask questions so I can be like, oh damn, you know what? I only seen that happen to so-called Negroes, man. So-called black folks, black and Hispanics. We go through them things. You want to ask questions. Then another thing I'm gonna lean towards. Another thing I'm gonna lean towards is, oh well, oh shit.
Oh my bad. I should have put that right here. No, it's still up. It's just a better. If it can stay there, you can hold it right there.
Then another thing I'm gonna lean towards is, how do I know that that's talking about the Israelites? Because I didn't hear it say anything about the Israelites. I only hear the curses. Okay. So you want to hit Deuteronomy 1:1 so that person can know this is what's going to be said to the Israelites. I
think we started off with that, didn't we?
You
started off with 1:1 just to show that.
My bad.
If we kept the commandments, we'd be above everything.